Oh, hello and good morning. Hope you have a good day. PC Monk here, and this disclaimer that says the content of this channel is for educational purpose only and does not constitute financial advice. Any action or decision you take based on this information is entirely at your own risk and responsibility. You should always do your own research and analysis before investing or trading in any market. Once again, this is no financial advice. Now, what I'm trying to do here, I'm trying to record my failures as the successes, both of them. But right now, this is all just, this video will be for failures. I have a $10 account, okay, and I'm trying to make it into a $100 account. It's hard, I know, but I'll ignore some of the rules, like use 1% of your equity and things like that. But I add some more strict rules, like, very strict stop losses and follow your own analysis. Very good. Don't just FOMO in, which this is the hard part for me, okay? Because right now, if you take a look at this, I FOMO'd in around here for a long, I closed it here. I FOMO'd in around here for a short, I closed it here. Then I FOMO'd in for another short around here, I closed it here. Then I FOMO'd in for another long right here. Then I closed it here. And then I FOMO'd for a short around here. Then I closed it around here. And finally, I opened another long around here and I didn't close it yet. So you see how many close I did? And it was all based on FOMO, but my analysis was telling me this. This is a pennant. All right. Now, these pennants, they could follow the trend if I remove this, they could follow the trend to the downside. So I had two levels for myself, this level and this level to be taken. All right. And I was like, okay, I open a long here or here, but I didn't follow these. I opened a long, as I told you, and it ended up all being some losses. And after that, so I was like, when we take these levels, and we should aim for, this is, by the way, a 3-minute chart. I could just put it into 5 minutes. Probably is better. So we should aim for this. And if this has been taken, we should aim for this, right? And well, depends on the momentum, depends on like volatility, volume, and everything. I decide if I want to close at the lower half of this big rectangle, if we, use this dotted line, or two separate rectangle, lower half or the higher half. And here there was some order block. Oh, actually, there's not, or this is not an order block. This is a sell side volume imbalance. Okay, so um, and we taken it for the first time. We came in, we wicked out, we wicked to the top of it, and then we came back down, and yep. Finally, we took it. I don't want to, go into analysis because this is my fail. This is about my trading. So right now, I opened a long right here. This is my last long. It's in a good position. It's in profit. Like I said, this is a $10 account. So this position is only $2. Okay. We're going up. I'm watching three charts at the same time. This is the 5 minute. I'm watching a 15 minutes that I changed the time frame until 1 hour, and I'm watching a 1 minute chart as well because this isn't a scalp, and I like to see the small moves because they represent what I want to know. So anyway, moving on from there. Right now I'm in trade from here, and my target is well, obviously I don't take these as a target. I expect that we break from this completely and go into this. Now, I could be wrong, and I've been getting stopped out a lot. So right now, I'm kind of getting into that fight or flight mode that, like, whenever you're into a small profit, just close it, close it. I mean, you're in a profit, you were just losing a lot. Just close it right now, and it's on top of me, trying to control that. And at the same time, um, my logic, then this was the emotion side. My logic side is like, listen, man, those were separate trades. This is another trade, okay? Put those aside. I mean, yeah, you FOMO, then the emotion got the best of you. But right now, let me get the best of you. Let the logic part get the best of you. And don't just close it. Just put your stop loss and work your way out to your target. If you fail, you fail. But that's the hard part. I cannot, get to that because right now I'm like, oh, let's just close it and make the what I lost back, at least all those stop losses and everything, you know, um, because first of all, I'm not in a good position. I started here. For a scalp, this was good. I mean, you should just scalp it right here closed, right? But I wanted a little bit bigger than just one scalp. I wanted to at least be around here. So I didn't open a position here. I didn't open a position here. And around here, I was just playing around. I could have had a good position over here. But since my position is at a like a very bad place, you want to say, so I'm having a hard time. I'm having stress. I feel like, you know, I should just be thankful for this small scalp and close it. And especially if you take a look at the 1 minute chart, like let me just bring up to 1 minute here. So you see, like, it's a little bit different when you take a look at a 1 minute chart, right? You have to analyze every one of these candles right now. Where is the, order block? Where's the stop losses? Where's the sell side imbalance, buy side imbalance? And because of a scalp. But let's just jump into this. And this is, I know this is Bybit, but kind of the same right now. I mean, the market is not that much volatile, so Bybit, Binance, they have the same volume. Maybe Bybit does a little bit more of a wick, but again, so right now I'm going to pause the video and I see if this will hit to my sell side volume imbalance right here, or even higher, we'll take it here. So I'm thinking, should I, take a little bit out here, right? I mean, a little bit of a $2 is probably going to be something like 30 cents, and or I should just hold my whole position around here, but that will give me a lot of stress. I'm like, what if it just gets back from here, and then all those other thinkings, like it gets back, it stops here, but then you went out 30% out, or you went 50% out here, and now your position is weak, and and all that, you're not going to get much profit when it gets here. So don't close it here, just hold all your position to here. But that's what I'm fighting right now. So even like, and the reason why I'm fighting is because of this. It's a $10 account. So a $2 position, it's not going to give you that much of a profit, right? I mean, a couple of cents. It's good to build your confidence with a $10 account, right? If you're right with $2, you could be right with $2,000, right? So that's the part. That's the point of this. But why am I not taking profit here? Is because the profit is too small. That's it. So if I had it like 20 or $20 on, like, 50x, the position here would be, or the profit around here would be, I don't know, probably $10, and taking $5 out of it, would be better, or would make sense than taking 20 cents out of it. So one reason that I'm not closing is because my equity and the profit is not that much. I feel like it's not that much, and I want to take the whole profit. So being greedy, essentially, it's one of my problems. Although we're just, stalling around here, but I'm just talking about why I don't like to close here if this goes into my own, if into what I think. And to the downside, well, I feel like I have to close it right now and just, give up on the profit. But really, it's hard, or it's really hard to right now control the emotion. So I'll just pause and just, try to control the emotions on my own side. Well, looking at this, yeah, I believe the charts are fractional. That means whatever you see on a higher time frame, you see on the lower time frame, and vice versa. So, I mean, this is a 5 minute time frame. I see this, and then I see this, and I'm like, they're kind of the same. I think it's doing this right now. I mean, I'm sorry, it's not doing that. It's doing this right now. And then, so this probably comes around here, the top of this, you know, a big candle. And if we hit here, that means we are taking some orders out, or like we're hitting an order block. So, and after that, it has to push it higher. So, and I mean high. If it stops around this area, then I'm probably gonna close the long. If it goes higher, then I'll hold the long. So essentially, this is what I'm aiming for, and with a very tight stop loss. And, if I want to zoom in, the stop loss would be around here. If we go a little bit higher, I'll probably put the stop loss at the entry. I wanted to separate the successful trading with my failures in separate videos, but then I decided, I noticed right now that what if your first failure goes into success. So I just, put them out as it is. And I had a couple of failed trades around here. And the one that it's not a fail is where I decided to stop and wait for a retrace back from this candle, because this candle moved up and then it came back down here. It started from here, moved up, came back down here, and I opened it here. And then right now it looks like it's crawling to the upside. We are still waiting for a momentum move, and we're not getting it yet. At the same time, I took a gander on Sol. I had a position. I wanted to be opened around here. Unfortunately, this didn't hit my position here. And so right now, watching this, I might be, I want to open a position right here on Sol, right here. And I don't if I want to aim somewhere. I have to decide, and this is essentially another reason why I'm failing, because I'm jumping into different coins sometimes like this, but I keep my Bitcoin chart on the other hand, so I'm watching that too. But I feel like that's a safe position right now, so I'm coming to find the position on Sol. And like I said, I think I'm opening a position right here if it hits again. And with that being said, I'm aiming for around this area. Since the position is not yet open, I don't want to open a long. It is actually open now, so I'll open it. So I'm aiming for this. First for the midline, and my stop loss would be very tight, very tight. And keep in mind, this is a 5-minute chart. I usually take a look at the 1 hour and everything before I start. So this is going to be my stop loss right around here, right a little bit below this wick, right? And the long, we'll see if it happens or not. This might be another FOMO win position, and I had, it would have been better if I waited when we retraced around this area. I'm gonna mark this area if we came, so I know that I should have waited instead of just FOMOing it. But I felt like with these two candles, I felt like this one is a move to the upside. So I opened like right at the bottom of this, and right now I'm in the position right here. I'm in the position, and we'll see if this actually holds or does not and come back here. I don't want to chase it, so if it comes back here, and my stop loss will be hit. My stop loss is at the middle of this wick, very tight stop loss. And if that happens, then I'm not going to chase this anymore. So overall, I'm in two positions. One is Sol and one is Bitcoin. Both of them are worth $2. So I'm out of that $10. I'm inside two trades with a total of $4. We have to break this sell side liquidity, the volume imbalance that this candle has. And again, we are at the bottom of it. We are facing resistance. And I'm facing the decision to close this or not, just because of this red candle. I mean, it doesn't matter whatever the candle is. I mean, some people say change the color so you don't feel this kind of thing. The only reason why I feel like I'm in, like the position is not as safe as I thought, is because my entry is not good. Okay, it's here. The entry is here. Let me just put this here. This is the entry. Oh, actually, I know where's the entry because of this. So, and that's why, I feel, threatened by the position right now. And, yep. Now we could take a look at the Sol too, the Sol position. So I entered here, and right now it's going a little bit higher. Didn't yet reach any target that I want. Okay, so the Bitcoin, I'm getting a little bit nervous now. I hope it holds here and it doesn't come to my entry or even worse. I don't want to, but the move, it makes me nervous. So again, because I have a bad position, so if my position was from here, and this would not make me that nervous. Although, like, when you lose a little bit, you like to take small profits, right? So maybe I should have taken that profit over here. Right now, I'm like that, and my goal is maybe set too high for a scalp. That could be another possibility. Uh, First, we hit this higher, the upper body of this big candle, but then we hit the lower body too. Usually we do this. And as I said, here we hit the lower body after we hit the higher, higher or mid body. Even here, we hit the lower body at once. So right now, what I'm thinking is, should I close the position or not? And let's just check Sol too. I mean, Sol is kind of following Bitcoin right now to some extent. It's trying to go higher, but I think Sol just needs a little bit of push for my position to be in a good profit. But at the same time, right now, Bitcoin needs to essentially hold this and go higher. Otherwise, I'm just gonna get out of it. Okay, looks like our Solana is doing something. Solana just trying to push it higher. Once we essentially, this is what I think. These are like consolidation candles, so it takes a little bit of time to, get over it. But once it spikes up, then it's going to be easy to go, and probably we're going to face some resistance around here, or it's going to slice through it and come around here. Now, my initial take profit is essentially at the midline of this big sell side liquidity, but I might just change it around here and, even at the bottom if it doesn't show that much of a potential move. And it really depends on Bitcoin too. And Bitcoin's still consolidating after holding the lower of this body. We'll see what happens. Bitcoin's been showing some parabolic move on the 5-minute chart that made me think I should close it because we've been just touching this area over and over and over. So it makes me think one of these touches is going to be the break. I didn't close it yet, but I'm thinking about doing it. I don't know why I cannot draw this trend line further. Getting denied here is not good. It's bad for my health. It's bad for my position. You just need to go up. Now here's never mind. Well, I'm a little bit stressed out. I don't know if I should close this position or not. And this type of candle, I don't like it because it usually retraces back down, and it's happening. So I got stopped out of Bitcoin. I moved my stop loss to the entry and yep, was stopped out. It was I think at here that $2 was the P&L was 20 cents. I gave up that 20 cents for minus 3 cents. I don't know what the everything. And the Sol, I really don't know if I want to hold it or not. This one. I mean, this could just follow up around here, right? Or even around here. So I just close it anyway. Done. And with the volatility, with this low volatility, I don't even know if I want to continue or not. But nonetheless, I had not a decent position. The position was around here. It was a bad position. It was on a 5-minute candle. I should have closed it after holding it for 30 minutes. So if I opened this 5-minute here, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15, 20, 25, 30, and then 35 minutes. I should have closed it around here when we hit this sell side liquidity and, wait for the deny. And the deny happened. I could have even opened a short here. So I missed that opportunity too. Now it's coming back down. Would I open it here? No, I don't think so. I don't want to open a position there. Where would I open it? Maybe here, maybe around this area, or maybe around this area. I could be wrong, and whatever happens, happens. I'll just upload this failure, I guess.